America's been a patriotic country as as long as I can remember, anyway. But there's many reasons why they are so patriotic, why they have the flag outside their house, why they tend to have the anthem sung in school before it starts with the kids' hand on their heart, that kind of thing. Because it's very important that every single American understands that they are an American. So when you have a country with the melting pot that it is America, you've got people from all around the world that live there, have lived there for donkey's years, all different kinds of religions and cultures and all that kind of stuff. The one thing that the American government has always wanted is that everyone, whether they are from this culture or that particular religion, it didn't matter. They all understood that they're American. They're American first, and then their religion afterwards, or their culture afterwards, etc., etc. So having the flag and saying the anthem at school and really having this pride of America, very, very important. Of course, when it comes to the army and everything else, that's secondary to that. In Britain, we're slightly different, where we're from an Anglo-Saxon, very much a white culture. We still are around 85% white. We have a certain kind of melting pot in London itself, which I must admit has gone a bit too far, because it's actually the melting pot that's in there is actually taken over the Anglo-Saxon side of the culture in London. I think they're around I think it was around 50% different cultures and 45% Anglo-Saxon, which I think it's wrong for any nation to have. But that's another story. But my main point to this video is that for some reason, because of certain points in our past, it's somehow considered rude, racist, bigoted to have a Union Jack or a St. George's flag flying outside your house. When you go further into the sticks, further into, for instance, Essex and Chelmsford and that kind of stuff, you do start to see flagpoles with the St. George's flag, or the Union Jack flying, that kind of thing, because they're aware that people are not going to get upset about it. But when you get to London and the outskirts of London, you don't tend to see it very much. And it's a shame. It's a real shame. Because having a pride of being English, there's nothing wrong with it. Being proud of your heritage, there's nothing wrong with it. Just so long as there's nothing wrong with you having the pride of being a Nigerian, or being Irish, or being Welsh, or being Scottish. There's nothing wrong with it. Just like in England and every other country, we have our good parts of our history and we have our bad parts of history. I like to think that our good parts actually amount to way more than what our bad points are. Taking a point in the whole World War II scenario and World War I and many other great things that we've done when we had the Empire. Yes, we had some bad things happen in the Empire, but we've also had some great things in the Empire that these countries still use today, like, for instance, the infrastructure. No Englishman or Englishwoman or English child should ever be ashamed of being English. People like to call themselves British because it's the British Isles and it combines the whole shebang. But you should never be afraid of having a Union Jack flag outside your window. You should never be afraid of having a St. George's flag. If you look at things sensibly, in Britain, in England today, we celebrate the Irish Day, St. George's Day, Paddy's Day, but we don't celebrate St. George's Day. It's not even a national holiday. You've got to ask yourself why. Why don't we celebrate our day? America celebrates their day. I don't know if like Nigeria does or Jamaica does, or, you know, why wouldn't you celebrate St. George's Day? There's nothing wrong with being proud of your country. England is attached to Wales and Scotland, part of Ireland, if you get my drift. But at the end of the day, this is still England. And there's nothing wrong with being proud of your own country. Take care, guys. Speak to you soon.